Greetings and welcome to your weekly forecast, Thoth Tarot and Angel Message. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a collective reading and it is timeless, so although we're looking at the week ahead, whenever you come across this video, if it's in the middle of the week, if it's sometime in 2030 or, whenever, it does not make any difference. It's the right time for you to be getting this message. So I really appreciate you being here. The only reason why I'm here is because you're here. So thank you again for being here. If you feel so inclined to like and or subscribe to the video and or channel, I also appreciate that. This is not a monetized channel. I'll never be making any money from these videos. That's not the intention of this video or this channel. It is simply to be a channel for you to receive guidance, clarification, support, encouragement. You can consider me your daily dose of rah-rah, okay? So we're going to be looking at the coming week and pulling a 3-card spread. The first card will be for Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of Wednesday. The second card will be for the latter part of Wednesday and into Thursday and Friday. And then finally, we'll have a card for the weekend coming up. After that week, we'll have a final 4th card that will pull from Doreen Virtue's Messages from Your Angels, beloved 2002 deck, and see who the overarching angel energy is going to be for us as we go into the coming week. So let's go ahead and get started. I will tell you that it's going to be a very powerful week. It's going to have a week full of energy. So be mindful of your energy this week. I think if I could put it in a nutshell. So here we go. We're starting off with, again, the Magus, who is the second card in the Major Arcana after the Fool. It is literally the card that represents the first active steps the Fool takes on the Fool's journey. And we're all going through that journey. That's the whole reason why we're here, is to find out who we are at our most intrinsic central core being. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Who do you think that you should be? Those are the questions that all of us are addressing. And so be mindful of how you are, how do I want to say this? How you're greeting your life, how you're greeting your day, how you're greeting each moment. Okay, because you are the magician. We have here Mercury, who also represents the Hebrew letter Beth. So we see Mercury, the messenger of God, as he juggles with the 4 elements. He's got the papyrus, or the word, the pen, which represents will, and the wand of wisdom. He represents the creative force in action, both in Egyptian traditions. So keywords here are skill, wisdom, adroitness. I'll let you guys look that up. It just means being nimble, being able to move from one thing to another with ease and flow. Elasticity, craft, and cunning. Sometimes it can represent occult wisdom or power, but oftentimes it simply represents messages. Remember, Mercury was the messenger of the gods. It can also represent business transactions. So as we're starting out this week, we are in creator mode. We are in master manifestor mode. So always being mindful, because we are manifesting 24/7, 365, whether we're aware of it or not, whether we are doing it intentionally or not. And that's the difference between whether you have a reality that you're enjoying, that you are the co-creator in, or if you feel more like you're just being victimized by everything and everyone. Okay, you don't want to be the victim. You don't need to be the victim anymore. That's a skin that you have been able to shed for a long time. So if you are still looking at things and asking, why is this happening to me? That is operating in victim mode rather than in magician mode, in manifestor mode. Okay, the first thing we want to say is the reason why this is happening to me is because 2 to 6 weeks ago, I was in a state of mind where I had a lot of energy that I was putting out that was in this particular kind of direction, positive or not positive. And the result, because we know the Newtonian uh, time reference, it takes about 2 to 6 weeks, sometimes a little bit more, for whatever it is that we are in at the moment. If we're feeling joyful and grateful, if we're looking forward to the day, if we're looking forward to the next thing that's happening, then we're going to be seeing positive things coming to us, things for our benefit, opportunities to experience more abundance and success and joy and love and peace. You are the magician, and you are taking your first steps always. Every moment is a new moment. So you don't have to sit there and say, I'm too old. This doesn't make sense for me anymore because I've already manifested my life. It is what it is. That's wrong. Unless you choose to believe it is true for you, in which case then it's true for you. So, but you have an option. You have a different thing that's available to you. And you are, for Monday, Tuesday, the first part of Wednesday, going to be seeing opportunities where you can tweak your reality. So take advantage of those opportunities as they come up, especially in business transactions from Monday, Tuesday, the first part of Wednesday. What are we looking at for the latter part of Wednesday and into Thursday and Friday? We have the Eight of Cups, which represents indolence. Not a necessarily favorable card, but we are always given an opportunity to see the polar opposite because we live in this bipolar 3D reality, as you've heard me say multiple times before on this channel. So we have the Eight of Cups representing indolence. This is Saturn in Pisces, or the Hebrew letter Pod. So the power is now spent. The water has become sour. The flowers droop. The cups are broken. This represents abandoned success, decline of interest in anything, temporary success, but without further results, misery, repining, journeying from place to place, and it may mean leaving material success for something higher. So what does this mean for us in terms of our coming week, and especially after coming off of that magician energy? So we're in this big creator mode power for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then slam. We hit this seemingly wall of complacence, of not really caring, of not really being interested in going forward with what we've been building, what we've been working on. We're simply tired. We've got all this energy that we have expended over Monday, Tuesday, the first part of Wednesday. Now maybe it's time to give yourself a break, to give yourself a bit of rest. Okay? Don't be forcing things. That's not necessary. That's not flow. Okay? This card is letting you know that on the opposite end of this feeling and disinterest in anything, on the other side of that is excitement. On the other side of that is creation once again. So give yourself that time to rest. Allow yourself that honor, that respect. Okay? You don't need to force anything. You don't need to push anything, and watch what happens. You start out with that big creator mode energy of the magician at the beginning, and then come into this Eight of Cups energy. This is emotional energy. Cups are very strong emotions. So this is all about emotion. We know what to do with emotion. We observe it, we honor and respect it, and then if it's not something that's going to help us move in the direction we want to move in, we look for its corresponding aspect. We work with the law of correspondence. We look and work for the law of opposites. For everything, there is an opposing side. For every coin, there's a heads and tails. Okay, so whatever it is that you are feeling in this emotional energy coming off of the magician energy, whatever you're going through in the latter part of the week, just let it go, let it flow, let these cups empty out because for the weekend we have the 10 of cups. So this is the fulfillment. This represents satiety, being filled, being filled to overflowing. We have Mars in Pisces, or the Hebrew letter Malkuth, and we can see the tree, the cups are arranged on the tree of life right here, and there is a great lotus that overshadows them. So again, we may be feeling exhausted after this whole week of all of this energy from the magician, and then that just being overwhelmed by emotions with the Eight of Cups at the end of that week. Exhaustion, which comes from expended energy. Okay, so again, everything is happening in its perfect timing. This is the pursuit of pleasure crowned with perfect success, but it's not complete. Matters are arranged and settled as you wish, and it's lasting success. So this is lasting success, but there's more on the other side. This also is a card representing peacemaking and generosity. So as you're coming into the fulfillment this week, from starting out with the magician, with that huge creative energy, and then hitting in that Eight of Cups emotional wall, kind of like a waterfall. Just let it flow over you. Honor and respect your feelings. Take time to rest. Do your self-care. Because on the other side of it is the Ten of Cups, representing success, lasting success, matters arranged and settled as you wish. So who is our angel that's going to be watching over us for this week as we kind of ride this crazy wave of creative energy and emotional energy? We have Angel Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. And with Crystal, I see one of my favorite angel cards in this deck. This beautiful green energy, heart chakra energy, as well as a lot of reds. So coming into that base and sacral chakra energy, being very grounded, staying grounded through that magician energy at the beginning of the week, through the Eight of Cups emotional energy at the middle and end of the week, and then coming in the Ten of Cups, more emotional energy, but being satisfied with the way things are going and knowing that there's more on the other side, even more amazing abundance, even more amazing success, even more amazing love and joy and peace are waiting on the other side of that. So here's the full card spread, so you can have a kind of overview of the week. We start out with the Magus, the magician, with that huge creative energy at the very beginning of our week, going into the Eight of Cups, representing indolence. Just feeling a bit lazy after all of that creative energy. Ride it. Okay, don't fake it, don't force it. You don't have to, because coming into the weekend we have the Ten of Cups, representing success. The cups arranged on the tree of life, flow, balance, once again restored, and Angel Crystal overwatching the whole thing, giving us faith and hope, knowing there's something even better than this amazing goodness on the other side of this as well. So really, really exciting week coming up, a lot of energy. You've got this. Don't worry about, am I going to do this right or that right? Am I going to make a mistake? You can't make any mistakes if you're asking, how can I come from love? What action best represents love in this, whatever it is, in this situation, in this circumstance? What is the best way I can show and be love? If you are asking that question when you are going into anything, when you're going into washing the dishes or going to work, giving your kids a bath or working with their homework with them, how can I come from love? with this. If you're asking that question, you'll always have the right answer. It'll be the right thing to do. There may be more than one thing. Do what you feel is right in that moment. And if it's coming from that place of love, from self-respect and self-compassion, where you are representing yourself in this experience, then you don't have anything to worry about, love, okay? You got this. So this is the week horoscope, basically, that we've got, not astrological, but tarot, our Thoth tarot. Take this energy at the beginning of the week and remember that you're going to come into some emotional turmoil, overflowing, kind of crazy stuff at the middle towards the end of the week, and be ready for it. Because you know on the other side is the Ten of Cups, where everything sorts itself out successfully. And always feel free to ask your spirit guides, your spirit team, the angels, angel crystal, for guidance, confirmation. I think this is the right thing to do in love, from love. Angel crystal will give you that nod. You'll hear it, you'll see it, you'll feel it, you'll know it. You'll know. So that's our reading for the week. I do hope that it resonated with you. Feel free to leave any comments that you would like if you feel inclined to do that as well. You are strong and you are capable and you are worthy of this success. And you are talented and powerful and skillful and wise. And you have all of the wisdom available to you of all of creation. So don't be afraid. This is going to be an amazing week. I love you. You got this. Rock it. Have a wonderful week. Namaste and ciao for now.